Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. In this video, we are going to see how to create the UI profile card design using HTML and CSS. Have a look at the end demo. UI profile card design is integrated with social media icons and follow button. We are going to use the font Awesome icons for this demo. For code, you can visit my CodePen profile. I'll drop the link to the code below this video. CodePen is an online editor, where we can edit our HTML pages and preview the result instantly. We can save our projects in it. Feel free to visit my CodePen profile. Let's get started with writing the HTML structure. First, create the wrapper div element. Within that, consider a container div element, and inside that create the image container. Wrapper div element is to place the whole structure in the middle of the browser. Container div element is to hold the entire UI elements within it. Now let's get started with CSS, by including its link in the head section of the HTML document. In this video, I am going to use Ubuntu Google Font Family, and I will reset the default margin and padding of all HTML elements by setting its value to 0 pixels. Now set the background color. Ubuntu Font Family to the body. Style the container div element, by setting its width and height. Give a white background color to the container and give 10 pixels border radius. For smooth corners. Now let's style the wrapper div element, in such a way that it always lies at the center of the browser. Style the image container element, by setting its width to 100% so that it occupies the entire container width. Now set the height to 40% so that it occupies the 40% height of the container element. Finally, set the position value to the relative, so that we can place its child elements accordingly. Set the banner image with a unique class. Set the banner image's width and height to 100%, so that it occupies the entire width and height of the image container. Set the border top right radius and border top left radius values to 10 pixels. Let's go back to HTML structure and set the profile image within the image container with a unique class, so that the profile image do not mess with banner image. Style the profile image. by setting its position value to the absolute, so that by using the bottom and left properties, we can place accordingly. Set the width and height values to 100 pixels. Give the 50% border radius to make the round image. Set 5 pixels white border around the image. Create the shared developments within the image container and create the unordered list with 3 list items in it. Here I'm going to use the Font Awesome icons. Font Awesome is an open source site for free icons. For using the Font Awesome icons, first, we need to include the CDN link in the head section of the HTML document. First, open Font Awesome website, then navigates to icons. Then search for icons whichever you want, including that element into your HTML structure. For the time-saving purpose, I had opened the icons whichever I want, before starting this video. Just see how I'm going to include the icons into HTML structure. I'll drop the CDN link and Font Awesome site URL below this video. Check it out. Let's open the HTML structure in the browser. See the icons without CSS stylings. Let's place the shared element on the top right corner, by using the position absolute, top, and right properties. Remove the bullets from the unordered list. Style the list items, by setting its width and height to 35 pixels. Give 5 pixels margin bottom. Give the 2 pixels solid color with 50% border radius. Place the icons horizontally in the center by using the text align center property, and finally use the transition property for the smooth transition effect between the elements. Now change the color of the icons, and by using the line height property place the icons vertically in the center. Whenever we hover over the list items background and icons color should change. Let's go back to the HTML structure, create the content development below the image container development. And inside the content development, create the title development with paragraph and span elements in it. Now set the content development's width to 100% and height to 60%, so that an image container occupies the 40% height of the container and remaining 60% will be occupied by the content development. Set the padding to the content development. And position property to a relative, so that we can place its child elements accordingly. Style title development by changing the color of its content and placing the content horizontally in the center. Set to 35 pixels of the padding bottom. Now change the font size and font weight of the paragraph and span elements. Now create and style the follow development in the content element. Set the 2 pixels border to the follow button. Center the text and make the corners round by using border radius property. Set 10 pixels padding and change the color. Make the bold text and capitalize it. And finally, use the transition property for the smooth effect. Now whenever we hover over the follow button, its background color and text color should change. Now let's create the 2 developments with hard and like classes to it. Now by using the before pseudo element to the hard development, create the bottom left triangle. By using 30 pixel of border left, border right, border top, and border bottom properties. And make border top and border right colors to transparent. Now by using the like div element, create one more bottom right triangle. For the create the bottom right triangle, make the border top and border left colors to transparent. Now open the CDN link new tab and search for the hard HTML code. Now pass that hard HTML code through the content property. By using left and bottom properties, places the hard icon on the triangle. Now search for the like code and now pass that like HTML code through the content property and place it on the triangle. Thank you for your attention. I hope you enjoyed the video, so don't forget to leave a like, subscribe and ask me anything in the comments section. See you in another video.